Voyeurism doesn't usually bring my milkshake to the yard, but before Beholder, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm Patinator. Let's find out if this is worth my time. Beholder, developed by Warmlamp Games, published by Warmlamp Games. You are a state-installed manager in charge of keeping track of your tenants. So I'm kind of excited. I know I have a game. This is, by the way, in beta, like as indicated in the little right, and so may not be indicative of the full experience. Anyway, look at that. We have to plant bugs. We have to peep and spy on people. And that kind of speaks to me because being a good person is kind of difficult for me at times. And look at that. This party. I don't know how the gameplay works. I think it's probably going to be adventure-y. Let's find out. As always, for any episode of Is It Worth My Time, we're going to let Brightwing tell us when the 15 minutes are up. And 15 minutes starts. I guess now? Well, it's still loading. Well, not now, fan. Now, fan. Start. Dear Carlstein, we're happy to announce that you've been appointed the landlord of Class D apartment block on Cruise 6. You must arrive here immediately and start working. You and your family are given an apartment on the first floor. The experimental medicine you've been injected with during what? Suppresses my need for sleep. That's not healthy. I'm pretty sure that'll drive me crazy. Thus, you'll be able to spend more time serving your motherland. Welcome to the elite official rank, Ministry of Allocation.
Dear Carlstein.
Oh, okay. I guess they're gonna read it for us. My bad. I guess that was just the loading screen.
Of the Class D apartment block on Krushwitz 6.
Wow, this is actually kind of pretty. Like, this is really pretty.
You must arrive there
very stylized. Wow, this is not what this feels like, an indie project, but it isn't, because I don't see AAA going for something like this. Not that AAA isn't experimental, but I mean, lately they haven't been. Wow. Seriously, this is gorgeous. Alright, did I turn on the timer? I don't even know. Aw, honey.
The experimental
keep a hand on your doll, honey. See, that's what happens to you if you don't keep a hand on your doll.
Thus, you will be able to spend more time serving your motherland.
This is like a jacked up version of Papers, Please. Aw, he's already balding. I mean, not that being bald is, you know, bad, because look at Captain Picard. He pulls off that bald of awesome pretty hard. Lawrence Fishburne looks amazing bald. But this guy, like he has a comb over. That's the problem. It's not the baldness. It's the attempt at covering it. Embrace your baldness, man. Just let it fly free. I'm actually gonna cancel the timer and start again when I have like player control, because I mean, this is working or not. Maybe this is, yeah, this should be part of how it draws you in, so you know. Okay, thanks for the apartment, buddy. Why do I look so evil? Like, I look ominous. I assume that's me.
To the elite official rank.
This feels very anime and I like it. Like, any elite official group is like that. It's like the bosses in Shokugeki no Soma, where they're all like, we are the best cooks ever. Like, ignoring the fact that, you know, even if you're not like in the top 10 elite in that school, people are gonna be like, you're still a pretty good chef and you're still gonna make a good living, but you know, they make a big deal out of it. Okay, I don't know if the game hung. There we go. This is the boss. I thought I was the boss. Click on it to start a dialogue. Start the dialogue. Might be having some trouble with English there, but that's okay. Exclamation point means that the NPC has a quest for you. Kyodoki. On behalf of the Ministry of Order, I welcome you. Jesus, man, that's an ominous ministry. I welcome you on your new duty position. I don't think duty position is necessary. Position would do. What's going on here? We're driving out pests from the house. Do not pay attention to this. I mean, here's my first problem already. What am I objecting to or agreeing? Am I agreeing that they're doing literally what we're seeing happen, or am I objecting to what they're doing? You see what I mean? I'm not sure what statement I am expressing by picking these. I'll agree with their pests, I guess, as you wish. Your predecessor hasn't coped with the easiest task. Well, we're gonna have some translation errors here, but I assume that the creators don't have English as a first language. Neither do I. I make mistakes all the time. We're none of us perfect, after all, and it is the beta version. I assume that they're gonna fix this by the time it's fully released. If a person, I'm really looking for player feedback and how well it draws me into the game. Right now, this style is enough to draw me into the game, very distinct. If a person occupying an important position does not cope with an easiest task, okay, that's gonna start bothering me after a while. There's only one conclusion. He did that intentionally. He became an outlaw. It's except for that one part where it was technically correct English, but this can, like, if you're a native English speaker or you're exposed to it a lot, this can actually become a distraction. It can really take you out of the immersion. Like somebody punching you in the back of the head. Okay, maybe not punching you in the back of the head, but somebody jabbing you with a needle, not a needle, jabbing you with a finger every now and then really brings you out of whatever you're doing. Since now, every activity of tenants is your business. Since now, all tenant activity is under your purview. And the word everything means absolutely everything. That's the important line to get right. You will follow every step of theirs and write down a suspicious activity. Don't stand, of course. If you want to gain a reputation of a good public servant, if you're going to be a perfect beholder, am I gonna be a beholder? Will I have an anti-magic eye and like 6 other beams? That's gonna be awesome. Write down hobbies, interests, and even conversations. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna translate it and say it in what I think is correct English. You need to observe and record. Surveillance cameras will help. Let's start with the beginning. Actually, you can start from not the beginning, so that's technically correct. I'm gonna be very petulant about this entire thing. A new government directive received. Have you ever managed the house before, Carl? Do you need any help? Yes, I will ask for help. I'll need your help. I'll help you deal with this. Be all eyes to surroundings. Look, this is again, I'm not ragging on them. We have to learn English. We have to learn at some, from somewhere, but this is starting to feel intentional. Here's your duty journal. It's always located on the right. Neat. Scroll the tabs and have a look at it. A session. What? I'm gonna Google that and see if that's a word. Now this game is making me scratch my ass out of confusion. There we go. Now we're back in center. Basement. Oh yes. So we live in the basement. Marv is 9. Always at home with his mother. His? Oh well, alright, I guess. Patrick Stein. Ooh, baby, we share the same name. My eldest son. Oh, he's gonna become an engineer and a kind, passionate sort of guy. So I have 2 sons, or one of them is is trying to discover his gender? That's fine. My dear wife is always there for me, but it's best not to argue with her. Happy wife, happy life, but that's not the basis of most healthy relationships. Martha Schimmer, ex-owner's wife. Ooh, she's gonna be a problem. Klaus, ex-owner of the house. Tobacco seller. That's alright, I guess. A slippery guy. This is Jacob Manischek. Who else do we got? Rosa. Sweet old lady. Honored employee of the archive. Okay, that's neat. Directive 6038 as of September 1, 1984. I get that reference. I get the Orwellian reference here. All apples are to be destroyed immediately. I think this is a reference to something that happened in real life. Prohibited to cover up for criminals. Yep, that's about right. I don't know what these mean, but I guess... punishment for violation. We're going to get... killing. The punishment for killing is arrest. The apples are just fine. So, can I side with the good people here? Can I side... well, not the good people. Yeah, okay. I've had a look. Oh, you're gonna make me look again. Yes, I've seen it. There. Are we done now? Because I've seen them. There we go. Let's come back to the surveillance. Set up surveillance cameras in the house to make your work easier. According to the documents, your predecessor received 2 of them. Oh my god, if I have to manage a budget, I'll be so excited. Also, a day has passed, I think, since I started this conversation. It's on the right. So... it's a little stiff. What? Dog. Search the desk. How to search furniture. Click. Okay. How do I... 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 how do I I'm moving backwards here. Some problems with the controls right now. Well, I've left the scene. Dude, where am I? Well, welcome back from the Twilight Zone, I guess. Okay, I'm trying to click on the desk here. Huh? What? I said search for desk. Find the cameras in the office. You mean this office? Is the office here? I don't know, man. Are you happy about your new job? Haven't dealt with this yet, honey? I was scared to handcuff for. Who did that, Carl? Who did the handcuffing, or who was the one being handcuffed? He didn't cope well with his duties. What a nightmare. Can anyone do the same to you? Don't worry, honey. I'll be a good manager. Let's get out of here. Is this the desk? Okay, some control issues here. Let's look at the no, there are no controls. Okay. I had the same problem with the other thing. Okay, we can click on that. I think I just crashed the game because everybody has stopped moving. Oh, spacebar is paused. That's good to know. What? It is now midnight. Since I started that conversation, midnight has come, and he seems to be totally okay with it. Wow, the game is, I think, responding badly to my input. Like, it doesn't know where I am. Oh, I can shop. Oh, I can buy stuff. That's neat and all, but I would really much rather get to my, like, where I am. I think I'm gonna try saving and loading. Okay, let's do that. Let's read it. End the dialogue. Is this a desk? Oh, I feel dumb, man. Like, I feel really dumb. Like, I wish. Oh, there we go. Now we can click drag it. There we go. There we go. That was a silly few minutes. That makes so much sense. I feel like an idiot. A magnifying glass. Yay! I have it. I have the surveillance. Thank you. Okay, so that was on me. Yes, let's keep talking. Let's ignore the fact of that happened. Let's not talk about it anymore. You found a camera, so install them in the common canteen. Follow me. Canteen, thank you. Click on the alarm. Where's what alarm? That one? 1984 Sims Edition, or Sims 1984 Edition, depending on what you want. So now we can see them eat. Let's put them in their toilets, so we can be creepy. In fact, let's tell them about how we watch them while they poop. That'll disarm them. That'll make them weak. I see you're doing fine. This is our first reward. Okay, we got reputation and money. Surveillance cameras for reputation points. Reputation points show your reputation. You receive them for completing duty tasks. You can use them for personal gain in order to persuade people around you. Unfortunately, I have issues to deal with the ministry. However, you can call me anytime from your working place using your private line and ask any questions. By the way, Carl, I strongly discourage you from ignoring these. Remember, you're here to serve our great people. Excuse me. And completion direct has bread water. Several tenants are at risk. Your predecessor couldn't cope. I hope you will do better. How can I do this? First of all, watch the tenants closely. File a report as soon as you gather evidence. So, okay, so that's evidence. Evidence first. Between ourselves, our great state can be very grateful to those who do their work in a proper way. The ministry can turn a blind eye to forgery or blackmail if this helps you achieve your goal. I'll do my best. I like your eagerness. Be in no haste to call our department. Wait. Are you telling me to not hesitate to call your department, or to hesitate to call the department? Because if the next sentence indicates a former, I think, you can always get an advice of your wise tutor. I guess you could always get advice. The key I gave you opens every door of the house. Creepy. Make sure the tenants leave the apartment before entering it. Oh, okay, before I enter it. I get it now. Many citizens are still confident that their private life is their own business. Let it be so. Set to work. That was a confusing series of sentences. Ministry phone. Okay, let's go talk to the ministry. Hey, it's the Bat phone. Big fan. Big fan of the Batman. I mean, when you know, the Justice League is involved. Ministry of Order, your call accepted. That's right. Hello, Carl. You've learned your main duties. Yes. Ready to receive a task? I guess? Ready for a task. Set surveillance of number 2 apart. Jacob Manischek lives there. You can always buy required cameras in the state shop. Be careful and enter tense apartments when they're not at home. Okay, I'm gonna use mouse wheel for skill adjust. Okay, crime and punishment. What was I supposed to do again? Totally forgot. Search apartment 2. Do I have a camera? No. Close this. Buy camera. Yes. Okay. Okay, we buy a camera and gather data. Can do that. Okay, let's go. Where's apartment 2? I assume this is apartment 2. A slippery guy. How do I get up there? Can I? There I am. So wait. Which one's apartment 2? Well, I almost got run over. That's neat. So here? I guess that's Jacob Banishak. Okay, the style is good, but this is not very indicative of, you know, what they are. A new government directive received. Okay, what's the directive? Singing in front of Ministry of Order is prohibited. Good to know. Open that shit up. No. Peek. Aha. Oh no, there are numbers here. Pat, there are numbers. You fucking moron. Close that door. I'm just gonna lurk here. Until, like, you guys leave. Like, shoot. Look, man, I'm just doing my job here. I'm just trying to clean this up. Let's take a look. Nobody here. Looks like it's time for a break-in. It's time for a sabotage. No, shit! Open the door. Get on the floor. Why can't I enter? There we go. Is he back? Get out! There we go. Okay, so we've installed a thing. Okay, it's now time to search the apartment. Let's go look for some evidence to fuck him up with. Nothing to see here, ma'am. I'm just a shadowy figure. And where are you going? Can I open this now? Nah, that's not Jacob. We're fine. Look for some shit. Let's find evidence of your bullshittery. Let's take this. Click on the highlighted text. Okay, so that's how we're gonna collect information. That's fine. Let's look at your TV. What have you been watching? Big fan of Girls Gone Wild? Big fan of the 80s, I guess? Let's look at your chair. Maybe you got some shit here. This is where the cocaine is, huh? This is where you're hiding your shit? Armchair, no. What about your books? You got books. That's just a broken bottle. That's hardly evidence of anything. It's evidence that he broke a bottle. Timer is done, supposedly, but, you know, I don't care. Stop it, Brightwing. I'm busy. Yep, I'm hooked. I'm definitely hooked, so there's nothing here. So all we got is a broken bottle, I think. I've searched it. Please don't be him. Like, I've totally searched it. Searched. Like, I've looked at everything. That priest was moonwalking. So there's nothing here. I've searched that shit. What's in here? Well, I guess we're moonwalking now. I've searched the TV, the bed. Let's do it again, just in case. Bed. Nothing. Bookcase. Nothing. Oh, the phone. Hold the phone, and then give it to me. What you got for me? You fucking gambler. Attention, theft of others. Okay, so don't steal, just click this. I've got evidence on you, boy. Here's what I think happened. He was gambling. He was down in his luck. And he had a few too many bottles to drink. And then he went on a losing streak. And so he looted his fellow gamblers by stabbing them with the bottle. Yeah, I'll get to you later, Patrick. You got other problems. I gotta call the ministry and be a snitch. And get somebody their stitches. Your first task was a success. You are awarded complex recipes for a chef? Okay, he violates state directives. Spy on him. Use the surveillance cameras. When attempt does something banned within camera range to activate. Change the color. Click the icon to add the evidence to the dossier. Okay. Okay, I think that'll do it for now. As for what I think of the game, Controls are very clean. Interface is simple. The gameplay itself is very simple. It's basically an adventure game where instead of discovering how to get out of a trap, you're trying to discover how you're gonna, ruin your neighbor's day because they are committing crimes against the motherland and you can't let that happen. So I'm definitely hooked. If I had any problems with the game thus far, it's the somewhat broken English. Sometimes it's correct, but sometimes it's kind of distracting. Oh well. Still very intrigued. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can subscribe to the Dark Fluffy Cloud channel so you don't miss a thing. I'm Patinator. I'll see you later.